Hi, guys. Good evening. We are gathered here today. Hi, guys. Hi, Kitty. Okay, so the topic is how to create a bond with the man that you're dating or seeing. Uh, so I'm going to wait for a few more people to get on, then we're going to start. So, thank you. So, a lot of people have issues when it comes to talking, bonding, and creating that chemistry with a man, whether he's someone you want to date long term, someone you want to marry, or someone you just want to get money from. Okay. There has to be some type of relationship, some type of bond, some type of feeling that they're connected with you. So, this was a topic that was suggested by one of the members of my group. So, I said, yes, let's do this subject. Okay. Um, I'm going to tell you what I know. Okay. This is what I did. So there are other ways, I'm sure, but I'm going to tell you what I did. So basically, I paid attention. I listened to every detail of what this person was talking about. Okay. Make notes, mental notes. Remember names. If they're talking about relatives, remember their names. They're talking about something that happened to them or what their passions are or where they grew up. Remember all of that. Don't just let it slip out of your brain. Remember every detail because that's going to help you later. Okay. Because if you are that into that person, if you remember all those details about a person, they can't help but to think they're bonding with you and that you're taking them seriously and that you like them more than what they thought you did. So you need to pay attention. I have a very photographic memory, but if you don't, you need to, you know, mentally try to remember a lot of things. Take notes when you get out of the date. Maybe take a memo note while you're in the restroom, say, excuse yourself, and then make a voice memo of all the things that you need to remember so that the next time you speak with that person or see them, you can ask about such and such or whatever. I can't believe you remembered, don't remember things as a stalker, but bring them up subtly. Like, yeah, I know that you're really into, such and such because the first night we met, you spoke about that. And I really remember that because you impressed me, and, you got to get sentimental, you know, you got to get really serious when it comes to, what makes them tick. So if you understand that they're very close to their family, you need to emulate that. Okay. You need to talk about how important family is. Okay. Even if it's not to you, even if your family is dysfunctional, you got to pretend. You got to be like, you're so right about family. They are so important. I remember when you were talking about your family, the look in your eye, I just told me that you were very sincere about that. And, you know, I knew that you were someone that I could trust. When you tell someone, yes, you tell someone that, they feel like you can trust them, even though you know you don't trust them. But if they feel like you can, they're going to feel closer to you to open up because now they have your trust, your fake trust, but they have it. So you have to be really sincere. And they automatically think women are emotional. And men automatically think certain type of women are honest. Okay. So if you come off clean, classy, you know, um, demure and feminine, they're not going to think that you're coming from the left. Okay. If you talk about their family and how important family is and how you were impressed with them that night and how they gained your trust when they talked about, their mother or their sister or their aunt or whatever, and how it just touched your heart, you know, all that stuff is how you build a bond, how you build this strong, emotional, trusting bond, you know, because they can't really talk about all of those things to most women. Most women, can you pay for my nails? Can you pay for my hair? Oh, I want this. Uh. You know, walk in with, uh, you know, Payless heels on and a wig way thicker than, it should be. And, they already know what it is when certain women walk in. They can label you. So hey Mickey, so you gotta be in disguise. Okay. When I say in disguise, I mean, look, hey Mickey, I saw your picture up there in the group talking about you look like a church lady. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. You can't look like Jessica Rabbit every time you go out because some men aren't attracted to that, right? You got to come on looking like a saint. So, hey, yeah. So this little innocent look that I have going on, different type of men. Do I look like a gold digger right now? Hi, it's really nice to meet you. Oh, when you talked about your mom the other day, when we were out for dinner, it really touched my heart. I just felt so close to you, and I feel like I could just, this is a man you can trust. Okay. So all of a sudden, you have this spiritual, emotional connection because this woman trusts you. She remembers everything that you said. She was paying attention. She's not worried about if you can pay for her hair and nails. She's worried about your mom and how nice of a son you are and how good of a man you are. She's looking at your real qualities. Okay? So this bond building is very important because when you have given fake trust to a man, when you have talked about family together, when you remember things that they've talked about when they probably didn't think you were paying attention, when you're not coming across as, really bold and, I deserve this, this, and that, they're going to open up to you more. They're going to let their guards down. They're going to want to also bond with you back. So they're going to start talking to you. And when they start talking to you, this is when you build your bond even more. Well, I feel like I can share these things with you because you've shared so much with me, and I really know you're not going to hurt me. Or, I don't fear that you would hurt me like that because you're a good man, and I can tell how you treat your mother. That's so very sweet. So, you know, and then make up something. And it's like, I've never told anyone that before, so you're the first. And, I feel like you can understand. So now they feel like, oh, I'm special now. She shared something with me that she's never shared with anybody else. And, she trusts me. And so I can't let her down. And she really looks up to me for me, not just my money. Okay. Now all of a sudden, you know, when you do need something and you're not straight away asking, but you're sharing because that's what y'all do. Y'all share. Oh, how was your day? Oh, my day was great. Well, I'm so glad your day was great, baby. I love it when you have a good day. Well, how was your day? Oh, it could have been better. I lost my job. I really don't want to talk about it. So just why don't you tell me about your good day? Now you're not asking for money. You just lost your job. but you want to still see how he's been. Like, tell me about you. Wow, really? I don't, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe I can help you and A, B, C, and D. No, I don't really want to talk about it right now. I don't really want to worry about that right now. Um, you know, then have a long pause. Are you okay? I don't know. I don't really want to worry about this type of thing. And I just wanted to talk to you because I love hearing your voice and you make me feel better no matter what. How much do you need? I'll help you. Don't worry. So that bond building will get you, the big bucks. The asking for hair and nail money is going to get you no date number two and looked at as crazy. Um, so y'all stop doing it and stop. Yeah. So building that bond is going to get you paid long term. Okay. Because now you're bonded, you're special, you're in an emotionally attached friendship relationship if you don't have a title yet. That's when things happen like that, that is your chance to either become girlfriend or to become a sugar baby. Your pick. Okay, that's your green light. It's what you say when you are most vulnerable that's going to get his response. So if you talk about you wanting to be his girlfriend, he's going to try to console you. He's going to say yes, I think we can do that. um if you say, I don't want to tie you down, and I know you just met me, but I feel like that we really have a connection, and I just don't want to lose you as a friend, but I'm not going to have as much time to talk and be with you. I'm super worried. Then you can decide if you want to be that sugar baby or not. But saying you're his girlfriend doesn't really make you his girlfriend, only in his mind. So, um, most of the time, if you do make them your boyfriend, they will supply you with money. Okay. That's basically it. The bond has been built. He thinks you trust him, you know about his family, you check up on him, you just want to hear about him, him, him. It's not about the money, it's about him. But when you need something, you become vulnerable in that bond that you and him have created. Okay. And ask about his pets if he has pets. Ask about him by name. Oh, how's your dog Rover? Last time you said he wasn't feeling well. Is he okay? That's going to show that you have a heart and that you're just caring and nurturing and will make a good mother. Oh, how's everyone in your family? I know you're very close to your family. Um, my family's great. Um, you know, housework. I know last time you were working on a big project, how did it turn out? You gotta ask about the crap that no one really cares about because that's when they think you really care and you're bonding. So make notes. Don't get your notes mixed up. Don't get the names mixed up if you're dating multiple people. I know Mickey says she keeps a spreadsheet so she don't get confused. So tell them, some guys, they like their ego stroked. Some just like you to listen to them. That's why a lot of the so-called sugar daddies want you to just talk to you on the phone because they need that emotional connection and that bond that they're not getting anymore. And if you're going to do that, they need to be able to rescue you when you need to be rescued, basically. So building that bond is going to, give you a high percentage, you know, rate of being able to be rescued monetarily. Like they'll be able to help you with money if you build that bond. If you call them just to ask them for information versus money sometimes. Oh, babe, what was that place? that what was this thing that you were telling me about that time? I wanted to look it up and research it, or I was trying to find a book about it. Okay, thanks, babe. Get them in the habit of giving you things and telling you things and helping you with free stuff first. Build the bond. Then when you come to ask for something that costs money, they have zero problems. They won't flinch. They won't think about it because they're automatically used to doing for you. Now, if you're shy, I think Mickey was going to do a video on that. You did that. If you're shy, you got to get out of it. You got to learn how to act, how to be, how to present, whatever you need to present, to act however you need to act, to do whatever you need to do. You cannot, I know someone was saying, what about being authentic? What about it? What were we going to say about being authentic? Authentic really doesn't really work unless you're not in it for something, goal oriented. Um, but if you're trying to build that bond so that you can get what you need later, you must stay focused. Now, being authentic comes in later on once you're in the relationship and you've gotten what you want and you're comfortable and whatever, whatever. Then you can be authentic all you want. You don't talk to me anymore. You don't ask me how my day was anymore because I don't care. Okay. Your day is the same every day. You could go, you can switch it up. So you don't ask me. You never ask me. I always got to ask you. Then you can flip the switch. Well, you never told me you felt like that, but you never asked. Now they're going to cater to you. So just be authentic enough. How about that? Be authentic enough. Be a version of you. How about be your most caring, sincere, emotionally available person that you can be, but not really. Okay. Only in acting. Mickey, yeah, authentically helpless. Exactly. I'm authentically concerned for you. I'm authentically concerned how your day went. I'm authentically concerned about if your dog's okay. So, y'all know I don't even like dogs that much, except for Rico. But I will be a dog lover if that's what it takes. I ain't licking no dog in the mouth though. I'm just gonna pet him on the head, kiss him on top of the head. That's it. I'm not licking no mouth. Bleh. That's just disgusting. Okay, so this acting crazy hook them in. No, it might run them off. Acting too crazy, it depends on what your definition of crazy is, or what you're talking about. Because if you're too crazy, it might run them away. How much do I spend on a first date with a sugar baby? If you're a guy, okay, it depends. It depends on the quality. Okay, if I was a guy, it depends on the quality of the woman. If she's impressed with, certain things, then you got to spend more. If she's just happy that she's not at McDonald's, it just depends. So, you was thinking to rent a Lamborghini? No, don't do that. Women hate that. If it's not your car, don't even bring it around. Okay? If it's not your car, we're going to know. You can tell when stuff is rented. Don't do that. Just get you just use the car you have. If you're renting a Lamborghini for a day, I saw somebody that did that and I was like, there go their rent. There go their rent money. And, it's cool for like a birthday and the woman already knows what you drive and you just want to have fun, whatever. But don't do that just for a date. That's silly. Okay. Buy her some shoes with that money. Yeah, give her some bill money. She'd be more impressed by that. It's like, I would rather you meet me in a restaurant, buy a nice bottle of wine, have a nice meal, and then you ask me if I need anything, and then you slip about 200 in my purse. How about that? That's better than a Lamborghini. I mean, to me, you can't do nothing with a Lamborghini if you rented it. Mm, right. So, Ashley, maybe ask him about his past arrangements and go straight out. I want to impress a man, and if you want to impress a man and you're gay, then you should rent a Lambo for a day, I guess. Mhm. Um, so another thing, don't be so focused on his material items. I know some women, you've never seen nice things before, and you start over complimenting the material items, and that kind of tells them that that's what you're focused on and you're not used to it. So you can easily be exploited. So make sure you're focused on them and not the items, not their cars, not the type of place that they take. Be impressed, but not overly impressed. Like, oh, this is a nice restaurant. Thank you for, you know, choosing this place. Thank you. I love this wine. Da 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 da. Oh, some women I have seen, oh my God, you have a nice car. Oh, this is a nice car. That's like the most annoying thing you can do. Don't get all hyped up over a car. Okay. Just smile and it's like, wow, nice. You know, as long as you like it, that's all they need to know. That's about it. But don't go on and on and on about the car. Oh, I love this car. Oh, my uncle drove a Benz. He let me drive it one time. No, please. Okay, don't do that. I'm gonna have me a Benz one day. It's like, oh, wow, love that color. Talk about the color. Okay, don't talk about the make and model. Ooh, that's a really nice color. Wow, very nice. Um, that's it. Then go and ask them about, oh, so, you know, I hope I hope your dog feels better and just, I had a really nice time and I'm so glad that we did this. This is the best date I've had in a very long time. And I just want to thank you. Give him a big, give him a little hug. Let him smell your neck, like expose your neck. Hold for just a second longer than you normally would. Inhale, let him inhale you, and then go about your business. Don't give him too much, leave him wanting more, you know, and that's it. Let him smell your neck. Exactly. You know, let him smell your neck. Let him know you smelled his. Just like hold him a second longer than you normally would, and then just smile and say, "Okay, I had a really nice time. Thank you so much." And don't say, "Oh, will you call me later?" or "I'll call you later." Don't mention any calls. That's his job. It doesn't make you look desperate. Makes you like a lady. He's the gentleman. He's going to call if he wants to. And he's going to call because you weren't focused on the things that most chicks are, you know? Mhm. And if the guy's rich, older, or unattractive, he's going to feel like the most special man in the world. I promise you. He's going to think like he's struck gold with you because you're not all up in his, money and what do you do and da da da. You already should know what he does, by if you had talked to him before, if you didn't meet freestyling, if you met out and about, you know, always ask. Never ask what you do. Say, "Oh, well, where do you work?" That's kind of like he can say anywhere and don't tell you his title, but you can tell a man with money. So yes, just be nice. That's how you build the bond. Now, that's only with special people that you want long term in your life. Like I want this to be my sugar daddy. I want this to be my boyfriend. This could be my future husband. If you're just dating to date and you're not trying to do all that, then you don't need to build that bond. But if you want, you catch more flies with honey, okay? And they really feel like you're sincere, okay? Second time catching you live. Thank you. All right. So, how you get what you want without sleeping with them? Make that bond, and then all of a sudden lose your job or have an emergency situation, you know, and they'll come to your rescue. You have to pretend and be vulnerable around them so they can't help but to want to help you. Okay. How long does it take to make the bond? I feel like for men, they're so starved of this type of attention, it doesn't take long, especially if you're very feminine. Okay. If you're very feminine, it takes less time. If you're masculine, if you're strong, if you have a deep voice, you're going to have to work harder and longer. Okay. But if you're like this, if you're nurturing, if you're concerned, if you have this nice hypnotic voice, if you're just tell me about your day, baby, da 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 da, it's faster and easier. Okay. You can't get it with, so what you doing? So what you eat? Oh, I don't know. What you watching? Netflix? That's not how you bond. I said bye. Bye. Hey, baby, I was just sitting here. I just want to know how your day went. I'm getting ready to get in the bath right now. I just want to say hi before I do that. Okay, there you go. Get in and get out. Don't stay on the phone too long. And my connection is bad. Is it bad for anybody else? Someone said hood bonding. Yes, no hood bonding. So, yeah, that's all you got to do. Bond, let them know you care. It's more about them than it is about their money. The only time you even realize that they have money is when you need something or when they start to try to get closer to you and you're not there yet. It's like, oh, I really feel like we have this really tight bond and connection. And like when we get to that stage, it's gonna be so great. I can't wait to experience, all of this, chemistry we have. But, I really can't focus on that right now because I'm so stressed out because I have, so much, I have to pay for this, I have to pay for that. And, I'm just not feeling in that mood lately. Let me pay your bills, you know? So once they see that you're stressed out, you can't even think on that level, they're going to take whatever's stressing you out away, because that's their goal. They want to sleep with you. So if money is standing in the way, bills, stress, debt is standing in the way of you feeling sexually connected to them, they're going to take that out of the equation for you. You're gonna be like, well, how much do you need? How much can I help you with something? Let me help you. And that's when you say, oh my God, you would do that for me? Oh, yes, of course. There you go. Do I do call ins? Nope, because all y'all gonna do is ask me about a dusty. Not you in particular, but I don't do call ins because that's who all will be calling in. Dusty. How do I get my man to act right? He's dusty. Nope. Don't. That's all I'm telling you. Start over, or I will hang up. Someone asked me to cover that topic tonight. Can you believe that? After all, and they're in the group. How you gonna be in the level up group still talking about a dusty? You can't change a dusty. A dusty must change themselves. Okay. So let's stay off that subject. If you fell for him, then you can if you fell in love with him, you can fall out of love with him. It's free will. So, and their ex only offered them. You're so silly. I don't know whoever typed that, but y'all need to go delete it before somebody sees it. you know about the dusty. Um, how to make a man's world revolve around you, Layla Love. How to do that is you have to be vulnerable and feminine, and you have to call them, and you have to be their weakness. Basically, you got to be their weakness. You can't be their nagging, annoying, texting 20 times a day. You got to be their weakness. When they hear you, when they hear from you, when they hear your voice on a phone, uh, voicemail, when they see a text from you, they're supposed to get excited. That means you can't give too much. That means you can't stay on the phone for 30 minutes to an hour. You got to keep it 5 minutes and get off. Okay. Or if you know them a long time, and they might get up to 10 minutes if they're real talkative, but try to keep them wanting more, you know, and never, you know, pressure them for anything. Make it like you're the one under pressure. Like you're the one under pressure, and the only way that you can be relieved from any type of pressure is if they act quick. You're never going to say, "Oh, I need you to do," unless that's the type of relationship you'll have. But if you're trying to bond with someone, you're like, "I have so much pressure on me, and I just it's just very stressful, and there's things that I have to do by tomorrow, or next week, and it's just really getting to me." So, well, when do you need it by? Let me help you. You don't ever tell them they are under a time clock, or you need them to do ABC in this amount of time. You tell them that you're under the pressure because they'll want to rescue you. And, then after they've told you and have done what you needed them to do, you know, then you're back to that bonding. They want to get back to you treating them special and asking about what they're doing, how was their day, and oh, I miss you. They want to get back to that quick, so they got to get your problem out of the way first so that you can focus on them once again. So you got to be putting the pressure on yourself, not them, if you're trying to bond. Okay. Now, I told you guys, if you look really good and they're lucky to be seen in public with you, and you can just ask for what you want straight up and they'll do it, fine. But when you're trying to build a connection and a bond for them to want to take care of you permanently, this is what you got to do. Okay. That's it. And once you get in there, it's over. If once you become their weakness, it's done pretty much. You just tell them what you need from then on out. Get to a point where you don't tell them something, and I don't really want to tell you, and I don't, I really value you in this relationship, and I don't want to put all my problems on you. They're going to be upset that you won't let them help you. Well, just tell me what's going on. I want to help you. I know you. They might even slip up and say, "I love you. Let me help you. Just tell me what's wrong." You know, then once you tell them what's wrong in an emotional, bonding session. I just I just hate my job. My boss is always sexually harassing me. Um, every time I go to work, I have to, dress from my neck up. And I can't even be comfortable around certain things. And, if you file for harassment, it's just like you're blackballed and it follows you around. And, I'm just so uncomfortable. I just need a break. "Well, you don't have to work anymore. I'll take care of you. Take a break. Well, until you find something else or something better." Then you start, "Oh my God, really?" And then you like lay your head down on him and be like rubbing his leg. Oh my God. You would do that for me? I would do anything for you. Yep. There you got him forever. Think you just never go back to work. And he'll get used to taking care of you. He'll get used to you being around. He'll get used to you being able to be spontaneous with him because you're not tied down to, a job. And he won't want you to go back to work because he don't need you to go back to work. Of course, have a hobby and stuff to do and things that make you happy so you can stay busy and not trying to text him 24/7. But yes, definitely they will want to rescue you if they feel a deep connection with you. Okay. But that's only if you're not pressuring them. But if only all the pressure is on you and they're the only one that can relieve that pressure. Should you be available whenever he wants to see you if he gives you money? No. You can give a small time slot that you will be available, and it's an in and out kind of thing, but don't always make yourself available. Yeah. At least it's like, "Oh, you know what? I really can't make it today, but have an alternative, like maybe tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. Or I'll try to come by later if I can. If not, I'll come by tomorrow." Always give them an alternative if you can't make it. Give them a definite day you can make it. You know what I'm saying? So, how to keep working but get him to pay for everything? You can still work and just tell them that all of your income is going towards helping your one of your relatives, your mom, hospital bills or something. Just make it up. Mhm. But he makes about 65K, so I don't think that's dusty, but he's not rich. 65K is not dusty. That's, how much you make when you get out of college, basically, like first year into some type of career. So they're going to be trying to build themselves up. They don't really need to take care of anybody at that time. Um, First level up by changing your looks, then okay, yeah, yeah. 65K is not a sugar daddy, exactly. That's barely being able to go to the nice places and valet and live in the nice area of town. That's barely. Sure. Do you think the girl from Wolf on Wall Street was a good example of getting a rich man? I saw that movie, but I don't remember the girl. God, I need to rewatch it. So I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I remember the other stuff. Do you think you should get work done? It just depends on what type of man you're trying to get. Some guys don't like all that. What type of man are you trying to get? His wife was boring, so she was able to steal easily. Do you think you get a sugar daddy in a month? Oh, it's easy to get one. You just have to be focused and determined and know your game. Okay. If you can get a job in a month, you can get a sugar daddy in a month. Okay. If you can go on an interview, impress some people that don't want to, you could get a sugar daddy. If you can get a job, you can get a sugar daddy. Okay. It's that easy. You just have to know what you're doing and know where to look, what targets to aim for, and all of that. Mhm. So, should you get your bills paid 6 months in advance if a sugar daddy agrees to take care of you? Can't he ghost you since you quit your job? Um, well, that's the thing. Have a savings, everything before you quit your job, start saving. If he's giving you money at the same time as you're working, start yourself a savings. Um, Make sure he's buying you expensive gifts so that if you need to, you can get money for them. Always have a backup plan, you know, um, a backup sugar daddy. Make sure that you do have a large savings. Yes, definitely. That way you have time to get back to where you need to be. Yes, have more than one, of course. Backup plan, plan B, plan C, mhm, or be able to get one like that again and when things start turning for the worst. You'll see it. You'll see the signs. You can get back out there and find one before you're getting ready to get the axe. Hmm. Your best friend watched my videos and now she has the type of man that buys her everything. Wow, that's great. I'm happy for her. Hmm. It's hard not to be attracted to cute guys. Okay. It's hard to be broke too, I'm telling you. It's hard to get up and go to work every morning if you have to. Like, y'all know, like, do y'all realize? I know some of you guys don't work, some of y'all do, but can you just imagine those of you who work, imagine you don't have to wake up every day at the same time and do the same thing every day. What if every day was different? What if you woke up whatever time you chose? What if you went to bed whatever time you chose? What if you went and did whatever you wanted to do when you wanted to do it? Because you didn't have to get up and go to work because you're not worried about somebody cute. Okay. That's cute when you can do that. Okay. It's cute that I can stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning and not have to wake up and go to work anywhere. That's cute. Okay. It's cute. I can go to the mall and buy a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna do a haul on my other channel because I want to. Okay. That's cute. These clothes are cute. Okay. Oh, that's James. I bought him a Father's Day. Layla picked him out a Father's Day t-shirt. No, that's not all he's getting. Got him some man body wash too. um, so this is cute. Okay. I'll look at a cute guy all day long working. If he's working, there's cute guys working at Burger King. Okay. That don't mean nothing to me. I don't care. You cute flipping burgers. Okay, good for you. Love it. This is Layla's. She wanted some overalls. So that's cute. Okay. I'm too old for cute. I need to go shopping. Sure, is ignoring him sometimes a good way to play the game? Not ignoring, but being busy. Okay. You can still if he oh Lord, it's Father's Day. Oops. Yeah. If you can ignore him by just being busy but still being nice, you'll get better results. Okay. So You got to let go of those things people typically marry for and lock and look for. Yeah. Like that was the least thing that I was ever worried about. Like never did I say I want to marry a cute husband. I want my husband to be cute. I never said that because cute men don't want to do nothing. They don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to get up and go to work and have a career. They don't have much ambition. They don't want to spoil you or cater to you. So why would I want one of those? If I want to look at a cute man every day, all I got to do is Google. Hold on, let me show you something. Who should I Google today? I can pick and choose who I want to look at every day. Who's the lucky man today? Scott Eastwood. I need some more suggestions. Dwayne Johnson. I already looked at him. I see him a lot. See him a lot too. See him a lot too. Nope. Just watched Criminal Minds. I already seen him. Nope. Just saw that. I see them every day when I watch TV. So why do I need? Okay. Roman Reigns. Okay, I never heard of him. Let me look him up. He better not be no porno star. That sounds like a porno name. Oh, okay, okay. That's Lisa Bone. What? What? He's a wrestler. Mm, I don't like big muscles. Next, except on the Rock. He's all right. He's all right. Jeff Bezos. Okay, let's look him up. See how fun this is, and I still get to shop. Why y'all do that to me? Y'all wrong for that. Okay, Jeff Bezos is like skinny and bald. Dude. Yeah, he's right. Morgan Freeman. See, y'all wrong for that. See, I've already looked at. I've already seen cute guys. I can see cute guys anytime. Why do I need to look at one in my house? Okay. Um, do not Google Morgan. Y'all silly. Miguel. Mm-mm. Come on, I haven't even seen one that I actually want to. What's that dude's name? Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. Enrique Iglesias. Mm-mm. Too feminine looking for me. Neil Neville Goddard. Okay, let me see. Neville Goddard. Thank God for what the hell? Vicky, what the heck is this? Okay. Is he an inspirational speaker? I'll check him out though. Okay. Jesse Jackson. Y'all wrong. Okay. He's smart. You like those. Okay. Yeah, thanks. I'll check him out. Barack Obama. Okay, wait. Before or after the presidency? What the heck? What's that? There he goes. Okay. Somebody said, "Damn, Obama, y'all want to see it again?" There you go. All right. Y'all like short guys? Okay, here we go. Mm, 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 mm. Don't he look like MJ right there? Uh, Bruno. Oh, he got dimples too. He could be dimple twins. Yes. So that's what I think about cute guys. I can just look at them all day long if I choose. 'Cause I don't have to go to work. Oh. People want to sleep with cute men. Somebody said JC. I actually do think JC is attractive. I never thought he was ugly. I type in Jay Z and guess what? Network comes up. Net worth right after. That's how you know they got money. So many people searched that. How much he's worth. Let me see if I can find an attractive. Saw his picture as a child. And I was like, that's hilarious. I see. Oh, I like this picture right here. There you go. Got that mean mug look. Mhm. So, mhm. So yeah, when it comes to bonding with someone, if they're not cute, don't focus on their looks, okay? Focus on other things, other qualities, okay? If you are dealing with a man that's not very handsome, tell him that you're very attracted to them. I'm very attracted to you. There's just something about you. Just, I don't know. It's just because in the back of their mind, they know they're not the sexiest thing in the world. But if you find them attractive, then that makes them even more special. And it makes you even more special because there's just something about you that I find you so attractive. You know, you just there's something about you. I can't even put my finger on it, but whenever I hear your voice, whenever I see you, it's just like I melt. You know, they know they're not cute, but they can still get you. So, what's the difference between handsome and cute to women? Handsome is a grown man, cute is a little pretty boy. That's my opinion. Um, how old am I? I'm old. I'm I'm past. I'm older than my birthday. Okay. 39. I'm 39, y'all. One old man tried to kiss you and he got closer. I could see his dry, chapped, thin lips. I couldn't do it. I am trying so hard. Girl, you better close your eyes. Turn off some lights. Just put some extra gloss on yours so you can't feel the crust. I don't know. If he got crusty lips, put some lip gloss on. That way, when he go in, his lips get moisturized and you don't have to feel it. Okay, you ain't gonna get cut. If you take a couple shots of tequila, you probably won't even mind or care. Okay. So yes, you. I'm serious. You gotta make it do what it do. Or you buy him some chapstick next time you see him. Baby, I bought you something. I know you like. Buy him his favorite flavor. I know you like grape or peppermint or coconut or whatever. Look what I bought you. I thought about you today when I saw this because I remembered you had such a great kiss. And every time he uses that chapstick, he'll think of you. He'll be like, my baby bought me this. Burnt bees. Y'all crazy. So, Shira, did you see yourself with Donald Trump? Y'all be fighting every second. Did you see myself with Donald? I'll be fighting every second. I'll be just like Melania. I would be live in a separate residence, okay? In a separate wing and just use the money to go shopping for couture. Okay? That would be our relationship. Okay. Just like the one he already has. Okay. She's funny to me. She's like, don't grab my hand. I don't want to hold your hand. I know you're the president. I don't care. I didn't sign up for this. What do you think of Melania? I think she's funny. I think we know the real deal, what's going on. Mhm. Um, she don't like him. Duh. She's clever because she knows he can't divorce her right now. So she probably getting everything she can get, stashing it, saving it, buying a bunch of clothes that she can, jewelry and stuff she can get back money from, making sure her prenup is in place so that when it's time to go, she's gonna win whatever she wanted to, get she can write books after she leaves. She's gonna be paid regardless. What it was like being married to this fool. That's the name of the book. So she's gonna have money regardless. She's gonna milk it to the very end, then she's gonna be out. Okay. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna milk you for every single thing I can get, and then I'm gonna leave and then write books. Then expose you even more. Unless you pay me this amount, then I won't write no books. There you go. So, do you think he controls her? Not anymore. And she's done with that. She's like, mm-mm. Don't make me spill some information about you. Okay. He doesn't run nothing no more. How about that? He's at her mercy. So once you're a public figure and there's lots of things about you that the public doesn't know, you got to be nice to the people that know those things. Okay. Give them what they want when they want it. Mm-hmm. Especially not since, yeah, that porn star chick that came out. Oh my God. So, yeah, basically, build that bond. Make sure they feel they're special. Don't always focus on their money, money, money. But when you need something, know that they're going to be there for you because they have it and you never really ask for anything until you need something every week. you know, and if they got it, they're going to want to help you because you're special to them. You've bonded with them. They feel close to you. They've opened up to you. You've opened up to them. And they can't really go and get that with anybody else real quick. You know, everybody else is asking for nail and hair money. Everybody else is asking for, you know, PayPal exchange. Everybody else is like, can you buy my outfit before I even meet you? Everybody else is like, you know, oh, I need some money or, whatever. You're trying to secure them for a longer time and getting more out of them in the long run. So you got to build a bond. Okay. They might entertain the temporary gold diggers that's in it for a couple thousand and then they're out. But with you, they're going to feel very connected to you, but you can't always be available still. You still got to keep your game. You still have to be, you know, able to leave at any second if you had to. You still have to be able to have options. hmm How can I ask for stock? You have to do that yourself. Ask them how to do it if they know how. So, can you teach me how to get stock? They might buy it for you. Always go in dumb and ask a lot of questions and be impressed. They might get it for you. Guys keep losing interest. You don't know what you're doing wrong. You're probably talking too much. You probably tell them everything too quick and too fast. You're watching Acrimony, Kenny. Kenny, hey Kenny, Kenny. That movie is everything I talk about. I think Tyler Perry been watching this channel, right? Okay, so you're gonna laugh. You're gonna see everything I talk about in that movie. Like that is crazy, but it was a good movie because it opened people's eyes. Me and my sugar daddy broke up, and I said I wasn't serious enough for me. And now he wants to get back together. How do I handle that? Ask him for a bunch of money. Say, I need to know that you're serious. So, in case we break up again, I need to be taken care of. So, I need some backup money, like in case this doesn't work out. Make him buy your ring, get you some diamonds. You know, Make him have a commitment with you. I don't know. Mhm. I always have financial, stable, highly educated, tall, handsome, single, and intelligent men pursuing me. I'm lucky to have it all. Now I'm working on getting my boyfriend to propose. Okay, that's good. I hope y'all are at the same age. If you still eat dairy, sugar, and meat, just a bad choice. Okay. Well, I think a lot of people still eat that. Diamonds are girls' best friend. Do you know anything about being a financial dominatrix? Guys pay you just to be rude to them. I'm rude every day. I don't know. I do it for free, child. I don't know. I'm sure. Yes, there's a large market for that. You just gotta seek it out. I would go too far. I have a dark side. Don't trust me as a dominatrix. hmm And how do you bond with your husband when he is being distant? I just go sit next to him with a short dress on. That's easy. Men are easy. Okay, Shira, what do you think about showing shows like The Bachelor where a bunch of women are fighting for the man? Da, da, da. He better be a super millionaire, and I better. I would never fight for the men because the ones that fight, the pick me's, they never really get picked. You know, it's like if you don't fight it, oh my cat sleep. You don't fight enough, they don't think you care. If you fight too much, they think you're crazy and a pick me. So just be in the middle. I would say be in the middle. Just like I like you, you're cute, but I'm not gonna fight over you. I'm a grown woman. I can get somebody else. I just want to be on TV, right? Um, my man cries because I told him I was gonna leave him. I got his mind right. I think so, and maybe even his heart. Okay, well, I don't know what that like. I don't know if it's that's beneficial to you. Like whatever you did to, whatever you said, has he agreed to do better? Has he changed, or is just shedding tears? Because that's very feminine. I mean, has he made a change? Basically, and do you got his money? Smart men never learn a woman's name at work. How do you ask someone to verify their financial info online without coming off as a gold digger? That's your job. You go verify it. Okay. Sure. How do you bond with a famous person through social media? Be another famous person. Um, See, the thing is, everyone's trying to bond with them, you know? So they won't take none of it as sincere unless they seek you out. Okay. Now, if they seek you out, yes. But you can't just start bonding with them randomly. Everybody does that. Hmm. You're 30, a man in his 50s admits he likes me but has a girlfriend. She's a pick me that he's been with for a few months. Best suggestions on getting him to drop her and come to me. Well, if it's only been a few months, that's easy. Just take up all his time. Make him break dates with her. You know, be more adventurous. You know, lead him on. Be more seductive. So, isn't it harder to bond with an older man? Like, haven't they become hardened by life? Actually, no. They become older men are the opposite of women. Men don't become as they get older, they don't become bitter. That's women because men can leave the relationship at any time. So they don't really become bitter because they can actually just go and get someone else and be happy. They're the man. They didn't waste, their life and their youth on a woman. They did what they wanted to do, and when they were bored or when they were done, they left and did something else that they wanted to do. So when you meet a man, they're still happy. They're still, yeah. Mickey says men turn into women as they get older. Yeah, they become more sensitive. Yeah, they be like, I just want to be happy. I just want to have fun. I just want to be free. I just want to do this. They don't become bitter. They're not hardened. They're actually ready to experience the second layer of life. Okay? They're ready to start new and fresh. They're not bitter. They do. They want love and connection when they get old. Exactly. Because when they were young, they were too busy chasing after, this and that, and then they got it, and wasn't what they wanted, and the person, got distant from them, and they weren't able to get what they wanted anymore emotionally. So then they find some young chick or some new chick to, bond with, and now they feel like love is possible again. And when you make them feel like love is possible again, then they fall for you quick, especially if you look good. It's easy to fall for someone when they're attractive. So always look good. Have you ever been heartbroken? Not by a real man, by Dusty when I was a teenager, but that's it. Like, no. Um, I've seen many people heartbroken though. I might have been heartbroken for 3 days and that was done. I can't. I was always like, I'm done. On to the next, because they were so easy to replace. When they're easy to replace, you don't linger. You're like, oh, next. I didn't linger too long. I was already like picking out my outfit to go out and go get me another one. Okay. How do I social climb by using rich friends without seeming like I'm only using them for connections? Volunteer, 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 volunteer to help them with any social events that they have. Don't like, yeah, it's like, oh, I'll help you if you ever need some help setting up for like anything. Just let me know. I'm there. If you ever need help, be available for silly things like that. Because if they're a social person and they do fundraising or they do events or they go to events or you know things like that, sometimes they need help. um how do you get rich friends? Hang out in rich areas. um Kitty's looking at her. Pause. I remember when I was a lot younger, I met this one lady. She had money, but she was hanging out in the daytime because she didn't have no job because she had money. So she didn't work. So all the rich socialites aren't at work. They're out hanging out during the day. They're shopping. They're having lunch, having sushi, out and about with no cares in the world. So that's most of the time you're going to meet them. You know, when everybody else is at work, they'll be at the country club, at the tennis club, at the gym, at, eating lunch on the patio, sipping margaritas, you know. So in order to meet those type of friends, you got to have that lifestyle too, because it's going to be hard. Like if that chick doesn't work and you want to be friends with her and every time she calls you to go out or to have a drink or to go to lunch and you're at work, that's going to end real quick. It's hard to have friends like that on that social level. You can have friends that are mm, career minded as well, but then they're probably always going to be busy. So you want to find a girl like that or a friend like that. Um, I always stand out in a room full of corny people, and women get taken back by my presence, envy, or just powerful aura. Did you experience the same thing, Shira? Um, When I was heartbroken, I'm answering another question real quick. I was like 19. That was pretty much it. I was done. I was After that, I've just moved on in 3 days. Um, so in a room full of women, I don't care what they think. I already know that they're envious. Duh. Um, who cares? Isn't that the goal? It should be. If it's not, yes. They should be envious. They should be looking at you. You should stand out if you want attention from the men, but don't stand out so bad that they don't want to be seen in public with you. There's there's beauty, and then there's a spectacle. Okay, some women s- do too much, and yes, they look good, but they can't be taken out in public because they're too much. They're too flamboyant. You know what I mean? Um, yes, don't do too much. And another thing, a lot of the ladies that are, leveling up and they're buying wigs, stop buying those thick wigs. Okay. Those wigs I'm talking about, like that are this thick and it's like this big on you. Real people's hair aren't like they don't, real people, if you're trying to pass your hair off is at least somewhat real, or it can't be this thick on you. Okay. Has to be like a little this like see this hair? This believable, you know. So this is believable. Don't look like the lion from The Wizard of Oz up in here, okay? That's not how you wanna look. Okay? I know that they make these high density wigs now, but that doesn't mean they gonna look good on you. That's too much hair, okay? Um, and then if you go and get it in a different color other than the color that comes out of your head, then you're just gonna be, like, extra noticed, but not for the right reason, you know? And I was doing a consultation with somebody earlier, and we were talking about this because she wanted to keep her hair color, and I was like, "That might be holding you back." And it's like, yeah, they might think it's pretty. Yeah, it might bring people and say, "Oh, that's a nice, you look nice." But are they going to take you home to meet mother? Are they going to take you out with their friends? Are they going to introduce you to, colleagues and stuff like that with your hair looking like that? Or are you just going to get a compliment and that's it? You know, you gotta understand, like, especially if you're dating out of your race or older, they might compliment you, but then when they think about asking you out on a date, they're gonna be like, well, I can't bring her to that nice restaurant. Everyone's gonna stare at us because she has orange hair. Or I can't bring her to this restaurant. Everyone's gonna stare at her because she looks like a lion. I can't bring her and I'm just being honest, and because I've already had this consultation and she actually agreed. Um, But I just told her to change it up and see what happens, see if her look changes, because sometimes that's what it is. It's already like if you're trying to date interracial or in a different social class as you, it's already awkward enough. And to add too much hair in a color that stands out on top of it, men are going to second think that, well, I really don't need all this attention. I would like someone a little bit more subtle, a little bit more subtle. I'm thinking like a Meghan Markle, someone who's not too flamboyant. You know, that's what they're thinking now. 'Cause that's what's out there in the media. So now you're going to get compared to someone subtle instead of flamboyant. You know. Now being flamboyant is fun when you get to know the person and then you change back to whatever you want to change back to. But in order to get them, you know, to invest, to ask you on date 2, 3, and 4, you got to be presentable to their world. Okay. You still, well, I'm just using the words James used because I have a blonde wig. Okay. And I really don't wear it out in public, but I did a review on it on my beauty channel or whatever a while back. And when I put it on, he told me that's what I look like. He said I look like the lion from the Wizard of Oz. That was James' words, not mine. So that's it. Mm, I said, wow. Why do you blame Shira? Why do you blame the girl instead of her husband when he's cheating? I don't blame the girl. I don't blame anybody. I blame, you know who I blame? The game. Blame it on the game. Yeah. All is fair in love and war. Okay, you can't be mad at anybody. He cheated. She cheated with him. You got cheated on. Okay. It still hurts. Yes, it does. That's why you gotta always be ready to go get another one. Always gotta be ready. Go get another one. Just like bam. Look, that's how you gotta be. Like if you're emotionally invested that much in a person that they can hurt you like that, that's your fault. Okay. You gotta keep yourself confident. You gotta keep your self-esteem. You got to keep your looks up so that if that does happen, all you got to do is put on your what Beyonce call it, your freakum dress, and go out and get you another one. That's it. Okay, stop being upset. You knew it was going to happen. That's why I say date somebody with some money, because if you get cheated on by a broke dusty, it's even worse. Okay. All right, y'all. I got to wrap it up. It's been almost an hour and a half. So thank you guys for tuning in. And I will see y'all on the next one. Trying to read these last comments. Mhm. Thank you. I'll see y'all later. And if y'all want to join my group to level up, okay, y'all need to contact me through Facebook on go to my YouTube channel page, go to my about section, and then click on my Facebook link and message me. Okay. And we can go from there because it's time for y'all to level up and get what you deserve. All right. I feel it. Bye.